Hey YouTube, I'm going to have to sell this one. I've tried a couple of times. When I say tried, I've done videos for it and then decided not to sell it. So I've never actually had it up for sale yet. This is an Eastwood monolith. If you look these up, these are 48 of them were only ever made apparently. This one has had the previous owner has sanded off the black paint on the headstock but left the bit where the logo is. It doesn't look that bad. I would have rather it just stayed black. So it's got a maple fretboard. I think it's through neck. It says, when you look up the spec for it, it says it's got a rosewood fingerboard and it's got a set neck, but for me, I think that's a through neck. It feels like, when you can't tell because it's all painted black, but I think it's a through neck. It's got a hardtail wrap over bridge. It's got the world's biggest pickup, which it says in the spec. You still said the spec, it's 2008 or 2009 these came out. I replaced the scratch plate with this Chinese perloid one. The reason I went that way is because I've actually got this one, this Telecaster here has the perloid and I really liked it. But when you get like the cheap perloid ones, it's not pure bling central. So it is a little bit spangly, but it's not like I had a Godin and it was just like hurt your eyes because it was that shiny. It's a sort of more subtle spangliness. You get volume, tone, 3-way selector. I think, see, it's got a bound top. Anything else to say about it? Decent tuners. There's not really much else I can do with that, but the pickup, I did a video of this before actually. I think if you probably look up Eastwood monolith, you'll probably see my previous video. I think this pickup, although I took it out to see what it was all about, I think it's a P90 and a single coil, I think. And I think what this switch does is, if you put it into the bridge position, it gives you a single coil in the bridge. If you put it into the middle, I think it gives you the two coils, and I would be thinking that one of them's reverse wound. So you get the two coils in parallel with some sort of tone cap. And if you put it into the neck position, you get the two coils wired as a humbucker. So you get three sounds. If you look up the information, the three sounds have got names. I think it's Ice Pick for the bridge pickup. Pile Driver, was that one of them? And Sledgehammer. Something like that. I'm pretty sure Ice Pick's one of them. And Sledgehammer and Pile Driver are your three sounds. But as I said, the pickup is sealed, so you can't actually see what it's doing. It's got four wires coming out, that's why I'm thinking it's two coils. So you can see what you think about the sound. So this is what they're called, Ice Pick, which I reckon is a taily bridge pickup or a single coil on the bridge. Then in the middle, which is sort of, which I think is the two of them in parallel with some sort of tone cap put on. And then this one's humbucker. It's got like a super slim shredder neck on it. Actually, one of the things I like most about this, one of the reasons why I can't and not been able to bring myself to get rid of it, is the fact the maple neck on the black body is the maple fretboard on the black neck is just cool. I don't know why more folk don't do it. My pal's got an SG that does that and it looks really cool. So this is me playing through my wee Laney VC15 there. I'm just on the clean channel with no effects on at all. I do have a big line of pedals on the floor which I'm going to run through in a minute. Because what you really want is, this is my clone. Neck pickup. And with it being neck through, well, I'm not being held to ransom over the fact it's neck through, but I'm pretty sure it is. It's got a really high cut in, so you can get totally up to the 22nd fret no problem. Like the best access I've ever seen on a telly. So that was the clone. This is the rat clone. that's what I reckon is the humbucker sound with the two in neck position. This is the middle position. Which I reckon would be more what a neck pickup on a telly would sound like. It's kind of like a sort of warmer, more classy sounding one. Bridge position. So whatever it is they've done with the middle position, they really have made it sound like a neck pickup. That does, to me, sound like what a neck pickup. So although I've only got the one pickup, which is my favourite guitar just now, one that I made is this one here. It's only got one single coil. It's only got the one sound, so it's only got. But this one, if you couldn't see, you know, if you mask this bit over, you wouldn't know, and you use the two bass switch, you wouldn't know that it had just the one pickup. I am obviously getting, you can see I'm getting to the stage I have every other time I've tried to think about selling this and actually playing it. It's really, really good. I've still got its original scratch plate as well if you wanted that to go with it. The original one was cream, but someone had painted it matte black, and to be honest I didn't think it looked very good cream. I didn't think it looked very good matte black, that's why I bought this one. I think I did have to, I think I had to, this is just like one of your Chinese ones, like, I don't know, about a $5 or something like that. I think I did have to cut a wee bit off here and here to make it take the big pickup. One of the things I was considering doing, but I decided against it the last second, was buying like a mirror one, or a stainless steel one. That would be pretty cool on this guitar. I don't want to sell it. So I'm interested to see whether this actually does appear on sale on Facebook tonight. Or I change my mind again. I think one of the main sticking points was I don't think I'd ever be able to replace it. If it's true and there are only 48 of them ever made, then you know, I'm never going to get another one. I'm never going to find another one. But I just can't really fault it in any way. I think I might sell that one instead. Because the thing with that one is, even though it was the first guitar I bought in China, when it was the first time it was over there, I could just buy another one of them if I really wanted to. So total video fail. Yeah, so rock on, and you might be lucky enough to see this up for sale, but I'm not sure. If you do see it up for sale, like tonight, I would maybe not think about it too long, because I might just take it back off again. Might stick a couple of guitars up, and one of the other ones sells, and not bother selling this one. Okay, rock on.